Let's start a match.
So there's 116 people.
Alright, who am I playing? Hey, Rod.
Huh?
I'm playing you.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I'll select you.
Wait, you streaming, David?
Yeah.
Who you streaming? Invite me to play, man.
I think YouTube.
YouTube.
On YouTube?
Let me see if David has. Yeah, he's streaming on YouTube.
Hey, let me see if I can open up what you call it,
Guys, I think it's.
No, I would order the stream on Discord. I have to log out, right? Of PlayStation.
No, that's fine. That's That's Josh. Like, I'll do that.
You know what? Let's change it to
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from Foxborough.
Oh, shit.
The return team gonna let that one go.
I didn't
They'll
move my
go
guy
through the
back
end
there.
zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Oh, I see.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Airing one out for Bourne. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the
Who
game.
am I running? Backwards? Or
Picked
what
off
the
by
fuck?
Tony Adams. And
Why
the
is he
Jets
running the
will
opposite
take
way?
over here, just shy of the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
Nah.
That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down
Who's lagging?
inside the
I'm
30-yard
lagging?
line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
I know that.
To prevent the sack.
Who up and where you guys are going to be?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Here now, 3rd and 5. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
Oh, come on. They couldn't fucking tackle him
into
right
the
there.
end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great experience.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker.
Oh, come
This will be
on.
caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. To return is JaMycal Hasty. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's May. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
And he'll get two on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. From out of the gun, here's May.
Oh, no, no,
In
no.
trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down. Bryce Baringer in
We are through one. 8-0 is our score, and we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
At least you're not positioning. At least you're not switching to like the defenders and trying to intercept.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. Oh, look at this.
The
It's
fuck?
a fake. And this
He
cannot be
fakes
what they were
throws the
hoping
fucking
for.
ball.
What a disaster. Hunter definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of it and turn the ball over on down.
First off, let's give him a little credit here for at least completing the pass. But if you're going to run a fake, at least throw the ball past the yard to gain. I mean, it took a little too long for the ball to get there and ultimately allowed them to make the stop. And they can't move the chains.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback.
Shutout.
And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to
And
put
with a
it down.
well-placed
like,
kickoff,
grab
that's
the
what
ball.
these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony
How you
Adams.
doing, Steelers? Throwing
And
it
he's
back
going to
up.
be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now Gibson. And not much space there. Only up to about the 8. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. May to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws
I
this
was
time,
holding
and it's
down
going
the
to fall
button.
incomplete.
Stu
He
was
might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So, what do you think so far, Josh? Let's do something fun, dude.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's fighting for the goal line. He
Oh,
lost the
yeah.
football. It's out.
Recovered
Obviously,
it.
there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
So, how did he fumble?
To throw on 1st down is May.
The fuck, I'm hitting the
And
button.
dribble,
I'm
and he's
holding
gonna be
it, tapping
taken
it,
down.
holding it. It's just doing nothing.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May has completed to Douglas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, Keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball. Comes up well short.
Here's Gibson to return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Did you see the way I
Now the
grabbed
Jets
him?
going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Oh, wide open is Wilson. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Rodgers to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Outside kick.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
First time.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. A give. Here's Hall. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the run, here's Hall. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and
he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Shit, at least I got on the board with Steelers.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off.
He's like going easy
on the return
I
is
know
Hasty.
he's going easy on me.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
The Steelers always get stopped.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so...
What the fuck?
Pass rush gets home.
Throw the
and he
fucking
goes
ball.
down.
What the fuck, man?
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing is May. That's caught by Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls.
What the fuck is that?
It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Rodgers keeping it himself. The ball comes out. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And they'll take it in for the touchdown. Greg, they were looking for that big momentum moment, and the defense delivers with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself trailing, especially here in the second half, you're just looking for any spark, and you don't know where it's going to come from. In this case, it comes from the defense not only being able to force that turnover, take it back for 6, and start chipping away at this second half deficit.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats get back in it. It is 21-7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Penei Wanwu now to return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline,
and that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
I hold the butt down.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2. Gibson. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Whoa. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Oh, shit, I got 15 points? What the fuck?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it was their defense that led the way. Forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today. As those takeaways pave the way to victory.
It's like a practice game.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Shit.
That means, Josh, you gotta play serious. Sure, you gotta play David now? Does David still want to keep playing?
I don't care.
Okay, David. It is a game. I'm not gonna lie, David, you might be able to play. I don't play Texas.
And you see the way I've been playing.
Who do you think is gonna win? Joe. Every battle.
Oh, well.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Has a lot of so I'm kind of scared because I've been doing a lot of tests.
Where you at?
But on David, I bad you. But yeah,
I see Mad World up there. I see fucking.
like, yeah, you are not.
Who the fuck is Mr. Sister?
Okay, Alex, do you remember how bad you
Oh, I'm still streaming, ain't I?
Yeah. I don't think it's significant.
I got you right here. Sharu. Oh, that's your old. That's your old account.
Yeah, I think that's essentially how you
Yeah. Yep. Damn. My fucking girl came here yesterday.
I see you.
What the fuck? No, she came Sunday night. Sunday night, she left Monday morning. And She's back tonight. I dropped her off at fucking 9:30. Nah, man. Fucking came a bunch of times, but that's besides the fact. How come I always get the girls that complain about how long it takes me to come? I'm like, what are you bitching about? You get 2 or 3 orgasms out of it. The fuck? I know. I says, well, I'm sorry. I can't be a one-pump chump. Hey, I'm an old dog. And I'm slow on the draw, man. I had more fun against you. Even though you were just playing around. Yeah, that's all that matters. Where is he? Hey, wait.
Oh, Dave, you send your friend request? I accepted it.
Yeah.
David, can you just let me steer things? I don't know how to start a stream.
I just sent you a message. Let's play.
Okay, I got some.
I got you right there. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm joking. David, I might pause in the middle of a game.
Yeah,
Let you know.
that's all right. I'll go in there and have a cigarette.
Oh, man. I'm gonna get clapped by David.
Is anybody streaming?
Dave is streaming.
I'm still streaming.
Send us Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Thanks.
Is it on Twitch or is it in a PlayStation?
It's been the home of the Chiefs
yeah,
since
YouTube.
1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
When you're on main page, in Discord, go all the way to the bottom of the page. Should say Twitch links right after press. Why did they change the name?
What do you mean? How did they
To get this
change
one
it?
started, Jaime Fairbairn is ready to kick it off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake.
The meter
To start
looks
the
the
game,
same to
opening
me.
kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Guys, Patrick Mahomes accurate.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And that one knocked away.
You almost
It's
had it,
incomplete.
man.
That's one of those plays where you come
You
off the
almost
field
had
and
it.
you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it.
Damn, he did pretty good, Cheryl.
Will take over
Got that
possession
interception.
here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from
Well,
the game
you
plan. We need
weren't
to
like,
adjust.
sure,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know if
that's
I'm
the
going to be able
case.
to do
There's
this.
a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and
I
still
know.
connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield.
Good
by
tackle.
Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator
he's
dials
cheating.
up a
He had the
man
glue on his
pressure,
feet,
and
on his
when you
hand
don't
to
get
hold the
home,
ball.
it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
They look to run with Mixon. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Yellow!
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw the ball into really tight coverage.
So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
First down throw, Mahomes to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And in motion, it's Diggs. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw is Stroud. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Mahomes.
Oh,
And a
shit.
good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Wait, you can't score a field goal from
Where am I at? Oh, 3 yard. 50 yards.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially an even 50-yard attempt.
It's hard for me, Jeff.
And that
Oh,
one
too
not
short.
Gonna have enough leg behind it.
Too short.
Not by
Yeah,
a long
I didn't
shot.
hit the
It
mark
is
in the meter
no
right.
good. And they'll remain out front by 1. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try. Come out aggressive on the ensuing possession. Strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On play action, Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the quick, right?
Here's a third down and 4. They will work the middle with Mixon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So we've reached halftime here at Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
For 5 minutes? Go have a cigarette. And Cyril is trying, ain't he? Oh, cool. So we're evenly matched a little bit. Who wins against him and Steelers? He played Steelers. Who won? I'll get better. I haven't played this since fucking, I don't know, back on fucking PS2. Shit. Back then we played it. We didn't play it online. We played it on the TV. Split screen. 2 controllers. I'm trying to follow the ball and switch the players to it, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Sometimes the players are too retarded.
Hell yeah. Sometimes I fake the run and the fucking guy grabs the run ball and runs with it. I'm like, what the fuck? You're supposed to pass it off, man.
Yeah, what difficulty with being to this game?
I don't know.
I played the rookie season, just playing against the game. And I lost the first game, but then I won the rest of them. But I was playing as a rookie. Oh shit! Did I just fucking? All right. Man, I gotta use the fucking dude. I gotta use his fucking running and fucking shit, holding the ball, running with it. So you're gonna go hang out with Josh, huh?
Hell yeah. Unless Josh ditches us.
I want to hang out with Josh, but these niggas don't like me.
We in Pennsylvania, right?
Is that true, Steelers? I mean, is that true, Josh?
Wait, what? What's happening?
Say that against Steelers?
I said I would hang out with Josh, but these niggas don't like me.
That's right.
What was I gonna say? You're in Pennsylvania, right, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you gonna drive there or what?
Yeah. It's like 6 hours. Not bad.
Yeah.
Come to Eel, Pennsylvania.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Second state, it's the second state of the United States.
Is it?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Where do you think's got this, Josh?
Oh, they're so fun.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. They'll go play action with Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Mahomes on 1st down. Got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spot?
And that
he just stopped me. I was in there, man.
He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Damn, you got good yardage on
Position
that,
to
man.
start as the return is past the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
so this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Oh, shit, he ran away from the fucking ball. Fuck.
Even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up
Just
with
got
it.
it,
These
intercepted.
guys are going to be set up
Sarah
with a
took
short
it.
field as they look
He
to
got
draw
the ball.
closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
This is caught.
Good
Downfield,
pass.
It's Dell. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. received. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down for Houston. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Here we go. Here's Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Oh, shit, the guy was right there.
A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter,
No, I
great
said
job
the
by
guy
the
was
defense
right there.
understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, bat it down.
On third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 20.
Oh, shit. Tackle that
That
fucking
could
guy.
have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job.
Tackle
getting his
is,
offense
hey,
a
X
start
is
out past
tackle,
the
right?
30-yard line.
Fuck.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there,
He might
it was
score.
that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Second down, goal to go.
All right.
Now, Stroud. And this
Touchdown.
is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
2 years worth of this shit.
Oh, you stopping it?
Try to get the
Wait a
run
minute.
game
Wait a
started
minute.
here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Oh, 2 minutes is
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They use a little home cooking here. They
Oh,
play a
it's
complete
12-12?
football game. And they send their fans home quite happy.
Oh, shit.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Hey, I won a game.
You play really good.
Nah, not really. Fucking, I got spanked fucking last game.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, when you fucking throwing the ball to me. Alright, that's enough for tonight. It was good. I'll play again, so no biggie.
Yeah, though. It's been doing the draft on Saturday.
Designers say Gucci, Prada print, DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season.
The only thing is, like, how do you fucking supposed to get out of this game?
They mistaken, I'm not that wrist they frozen, let's go, I'ma get.
I'll be back later.
Alright, here we go. What's unbelievable? What, then I'm that bad of a player and Cyril lost to me?
Unfazed, unbothered, with why bother? Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with a if I don't like it. I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Know who to play with.
What the fuck? Where's the fucking exit the game? Fuck it. Just go to the fucking on screen. And just fucking log it out from here.